You guys, the scale has not moved. And I was actually getting pretty frustrated because I was telling him, I was like, I just don't understand, why is it so hard? Like, why is it so hard? Like, I don't, I'm not getting it. And so, we just had like a talk, and like a little motivational pep talk. Like, he was telling me, you've come a long way. Be proud of yourself. You have come a very long way. And it's okay that you feel like you should be further along. That means you just really want it, which is a good thing. He was saying that at different points in your weight loss journey, sometimes you plateau and you have to adjust a little bit. Maybe that's burning a few extra calories a day. Maybe that's bringing your calorie count down, maybe 100 or 200 calories down. Your body tends to adapt to what you're doing, and then it's going to try to hold on to that last bit of weight. And so he was saying, your stomach is the last to go. You've come a long way. Your stomach is a lot smaller than it was when I first met you. And so we just had a good little talk about it. And, like I said, I was very frustrated. And like, even just talking about it, like, I was just getting frustrated because it's like, I don't understand. Like, I'm eating clean most of the time, like, emphasis on most. Eating clean on most of the time. And I was saying, I've even started getting on a cardio machine for 20 minutes before we even do our workout. I've been really locking in on not eating processed foods. Like, and he was just telling, all that's great, but again, it's calories in versus calories out. So, we just had like a chit chat about it, and he was, a couple of things he had adjusted for me. Like, I was doing my bagels from Panera for breakfast, like plain bagel, and I would put hummus and tempeh on top. He told me no more bagels, so we adjusted there. He told me instead of doing like a cup of quinoa, maybe take it down to 3/4 cup. He told me to maybe reduce how many chocolate chips I eat a day, because I do chocolate chips in my oatmeal, and I also do chocolate chips in my non-dairy yogurt. So he said maybe just pick which one I want the chocolate chips in, and then the other dish I won't do chocolate chips in. So we really just had a good 20-minute discussion about things to tweak to see if I, can get some more weight off. But I did tell him, I noticed that my stomach is not as bloated. I told him I felt like I was a little bloated a few weeks ago, but that went away. And I told him that, my upper abs, side abs, I can see them a little more pronounced. So he was saying that's good. That means you've gotten some water weight off of you. He's hopeful that within the next couple of weeks the scale will adjust. So, it was good. It was good. It was a good talk. It was great, motivational. I was like, I really want the six pack. He's like, I know. But, he was just letting me know that, it just really depends on my goals. Like, do I want strength? Do I want to be lean? I told him right now I want to be lean. And he was just saying, you may lose a little bit of strength as you cut more calories. Not significant to where like I can't curl 30-pound dumbbells anymore, but it may be a little bit harder to do that. You can't maintain, or you can't keep all of your strength and reduce your calories significantly at the same time and not think one is going to drop. Like, if I cut my calories too much, I will lose some strength. If I want to maintain strength, that requires eating, not overeating, but not undereating. So it's like a fine line, and I have to just kind of play around with the calories to see like what's working for me. Unless you do steroids, then you can lean up and keep all of your strength, right? But I'm not doing that. So the point I'm making is it was a good talk. I appreciated the information. He put things into perspective for me. I'm really motivated for the six pack, and I'm just really trying. I'm really trying, and it gets hard. It gets really hard because sometimes for me, like, I'm so busy, and then it's like trying to cook. Like, we talked about how I was struggling with meal prepping, and just trying to lock into that. So I got all my groceries and stuff for the week, so I don't have an excuse there. But you guys, sometimes it's just so hard. It is so hard. And I tell you guys all the time, I go through spurts. Like, some weeks I'm great, and then some weeks not so much. And it's just like, gosh, why is this so hard? Like, why is this so freaking hard? And I was telling him, like, maybe I'm not as disciplined as I think I am, because it's like on the weeks where I'm struggling, I am struggling. And I'm like, where's this fucking discipline that I thought I had? Like, I don't get it. And, I was telling him, like, if I do go out to eat, I'm going to Cava or I'll do Panera. And he was saying, like, that bowl that you get at Cava, that's well over 1,000 calories. Like, I don't care how vegan it is. Like, it's well over 1,000 calories. So there's your problem right there. And if you're eating the whole bowl, like, there you go. And so, again, he was putting things into perspective and just telling me and teaching me, like, where I can, bring it down 100 or 200 calories, because he was saying, like, just taking 200 calories off per day could be that pound of loss that I'm looking to lose by the end of the week. So, I'm just like, gosh, I'm already feeling hungry some days, you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you want me to take off another 100 or 200 calories? Like, come on, bro. Like, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? But, I know he's telling me because he knows, like, he's the expert, not me. I get it. I'm well aware. I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make it less hard. And so, that's why I tell you guys all the time, losing weight is by far the hardest thing that I've ever done. And I cannot wait to get out of this fat loss journey. Like, you guys, I have been in this fat loss journey for a year and a half because I did bulk last year. So I was in a surplus. So I did put on weight intentionally to build muscle and get some muscle definition. So, I was not in a cut for the full 2 years that I've been on this journey. But I am tired of holding on to fat. And I'm tired of holding on. And it's really not that much, but it is that much. It's like when I was bigger, like gaining 10 pounds, when I was bigger, gaining 10 pounds or losing 10 pounds in my mind was not that big of a deal because I could do that effortlessly, right? But it's like as you get smaller and smaller, like 10 pounds makes one hell of a difference because it's like I'm starting to see you can really see a 10-pound difference, whether you gain weight or lose weight. I can see it now, whereas before when I was bigger, I couldn't really see it. I just knew I was big. I was still big, right? But now it's like I see like just losing 10 pounds is just getting harder and harder for me, especially as you get closer and closer to your goal weight. Like when I first started, I think I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Like my first 2 weeks of weight loss, I lost, like the scale dropped quick, like just making the simplest changes. Like when I stopped drinking soda, I lost 5 pounds. Like, and it was just the soda. Like I still was eating ice cream. I'm still eating pasta, like literally just getting rid of the soda. But it's like now it's like, gosh, like I really have to be on my shit every fucking day. And that's where it gets so hard. And I've just been maintaining. And he was saying he only eats about 2,000 calories a day to maintain. So if I'm eating 2,000 calories to maintain, like it makes sense that I'm not losing any weight because one, I'm a woman, and two, he's been working out way longer than me. So he was telling me like he thinks my sweet spot is about 1,500 calories to lose weight. But I'm like, that's no food. That's no food. Like, that's no food. Like, 1,500 calories, that's it. Like, oh my gosh. Like, like, what the fuck? So, I'm just, you guys, it is so hard. This is so hard. And I'm really trying. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm an angel and I don't understand. Like, I know where I might have gone wrong in some places. Like, I'm well aware, but I still, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's hard for me to understand how that equates to no weight loss when I'm still doing everything else right. Like, I'm still showing up every single day. I'm not drinking soda. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not eating sweets every day. So it's just kind of like, I'm just not understanding, you guys. I'm listening, I'm receiving, but it's just hard for me to grasp the concept of why I'm still not losing any weight. Like, you know what I mean? So it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm glad we talked about it because, again, like your nutrition is the most important thing of your weight loss journey. Like You can work out all you want, but you can't outrun a bad diet. But in my soul, I really don't feel like I have a bad diet. Like, and I'm not even just trying to compare what I eat today versus how I was eating before, before I started losing weight. But I'm just saying, like, okay, I might eat 2 cups of quinoa instead of 1. Like, dang, like I still can't lose weight because of an extra cup of quinoa. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that. Like, I'm just not fully understanding this. Like, it's just I'm just not understanding it. But again, I told him, I don't feel as bloated. I don't look as bloated. So, I have cut more when I first hired him. I think we're like 2 weeks in now. So, I do see differences in my stomach as far as like it poking out as much as it was before. But I just need that scale to come down. I need that scale to come on down. We just need to bring it on down because I'm ready to see that number drop. I need that number to drop. Like, and he was saying it should drop. He said I'm not in the phase where I'm building muscle and losing fat at the same time. I'm past that. At this point, the scale should be dropping, and I should be weighing myself once a week. He said he does not suggest I weigh myself every day because your body's gonna fluctuate. You might drink more water, less water. You might be on your cycle, not. I know that right before my cycle, I gained about 7 pounds. So, but then it drops off. So that's what he was saying. Don't be on the scale every day. Don't be scale obsessed. But that number does need to come down, and we just gonna have to play around with that deficit until we figure out where I need to be caloric wise to lose this weight. I think I'm thinking like 25 pounds of fat, 25 to 30, I think will put me where I need to be. I'm not too sure, right? But that, if I had to guess, that's what I would think. And I think most of it is in my stomach. I still got some fat in my inner thighs, and I still have some fat on my arms. So, but I think 25 to 30 pounds of fat will bring me to where I'll see that 6-pack. We'll see. Might be more, might be less. I don't know. But that's where I'm thinking I am. It's just frustrating, and it's so hard, you guys. It is so freaking hard. So I am trying my best. I know I can always be better. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to just focus, lock in. Y'all, it's hard. It is so hard. I know I can do this. I have lost weight before. I can do it again. It's just I really have to tighten up because I'm not in the beginning stages of my weight loss journey anymore. And that's what I need to keep reminding myself. Like, it's like I'm so close to that finish line. It's like right there. It's like I can see it, but I can't reach it yet. But I see it. Like, I'm more than halfway there. I'm like 3/4 there. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, gosh. It's like that line keep moving further and further. I don't know, y'all. I just wanted to share that with you guys. But I'm trying. I am trying my best. I'm going to try harder. I can always go better. I can always do better. But I thought I was trying, but just got to try a little harder. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. All right, y'all. Bye.